Combustion.
Whoa, 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 whoa. They running the game with my team making plays. Talking 80, my G's, wanting jewels in this place. Surrounded by dogs, keep the quarterback safe. I'm the one with the plans, they gon' do what I say. The game is not over, we don't celebrate. In the end zone, we don't got no time in the wait. H-Town run down, we don't premeditate. We just go and get to it, we got them on skates. If the game going to overtime, kicking the overdrive, we gon' be first at the finish line. Play looking full, but I finish mine, can I get second? We gon' line up like it's dinner time. We put in work till we get us a ring. Super Bowl season, we running the scene. H-Town the home of the realest that breathe. Keep your face down when you talk to the king.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is your boy AD, and this is another episode of the H-Town Rundown. I got my co-hosts in the building. I got Clayton, I got Jules. What up, fellas? Y'all already know this is pre-game day, so I need to know how y'all really feel. Clayton, I know you tired, brother. I know it's first day of school, but how y'all really feel?
Listen, man, first day of school, it was a blessing. Good to be back. Happy, to see these new crop of eighth graders, but hey, we got some Texans ball to talk about, so that's encouraging right there. You see, I got the Reds from the training camp, shout out Vivid.
Mm-hmm. Right. How many pair of them glasses did you get, Clayton?
Boy, at least 5. At least 5.
All right, DJ.
Of different colors.
Hey, man. Hey, we're not gonna talk about that because that's gonna get me on the doggone vitriol tirade. And I'm have to say some words because that's still trash. And matter of fact, now I gotta say it. Now I got anybody that's selling or sold free tickets to training camp, you trash. You are a trash individual. You are horrible. You suck as a person.
Dang, Jules.
Your life is trash.
Jules, we were good, bro.
Anybody.
I didn't know.
Anybody that is selling free anything. But they say your mom's a whore.
Cancel. That's it.
I ain't say what I wanted to say. I was censored on that one.
And we thank you. Thank you for not saying what you want to say.
We are demonetized. We are.
Hey, man. Again, man.
I blame Jules. You let that alone.
Trash individuals try to sell free shit. Now, I'm sorry for cussing. I didn't want to cuss, but don't sell nothing that's free, man. It's just like somebody sitting up here, man, and they break in your house, steal your TV, and try to sell it back to you.
What's that dude off Everybody Hates Chris? The coffee machine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. Again, Alfredo, it's a long story. Just hit me offline, brother. I'll tell you all about it. Hey, man.
Yeah, it's game day tomorrow, right?
It is game day. The Houston Texans have a game. First preseason game. The season has officially started for the Houston Texans as they play their first preseason game against the LA Chargers on tomorrow. Tomorrow night, it's a home game in NRG. Well, no. In Reliance Stadium.
Get it right. There you go.
25 years.
It's the 25th anniversary of the birth of the Houston Texans.
Rest in peace, McNair's.
McNair's, yeah, both of them. They gone. So both of them, but yes, man. I just want to get y'all initial thoughts. How hype are you? How excited are y'all about an actual football game for the Houston Texans on tomorrow?
Well, I'll go first, man. I'm just excited to see the start because I got the Texans going undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just it's just one.
No, you say that thing right there. That thing down there say 15-2.
Oh, 15-2 then. I'm sorry. I probably got a little more hype around myself, Clowney.
Hey, you can change it though.
I can change it. So anyway, like I said, I'm just hyped because I'm just tired of the noise. I'm tired of the CJ haters. I'm tired of CJ apologists, including myself. I'm talking about the offense. I'm tired of all the offense, all off-season noise. I'm just ready for it to start now. And it's the first action of a real football game. Even though most stars not gonna play, I'm ready to put the whole off season and last season behind us and move forward. So I'm just ready to see some pass bring some bats. That's all.
Well, I think for me, man, Jules, I have to double down on what you just said, man. This is as excited for the preseason as I've ever been. Fizzle as well. Hey, I'm actually probably going to be out there tomorrow, right? So, man, just excited to see it, man. The preseason feels like an extension of the regular season, right? In a weird kind of way. I know it already is, but I mean, in a way where we're really going to get a lot of like meat and potatoes out of this whole thing, Jules. Like we're going to really learn a lot of stuff, and we're going to talk about specific players we want to see. But yeah, man, like I said, this is as excited for the preseason as I've ever been. And the fact we guys like Colin Wright, Marlon Klein, and whatnot to also examine as they're competing for roster spots. I mean, yeah, man, it's going to be a good deal.
Oh yeah, you're right because as most of the starters, and it's 22 starters on offense defense, we probably know 20 of them are the starters. There's two spots that may be up for contentions about who's the number one right tackle and stuff like that. So we are kind of know, but we want to see them. We just want to see what the offense is like, even though it's going to be vanilla.
Yeah,
It's because we got to play them. We got to play them anyway in the regular season, if I'm not mistaken. They
Mm,
know us, we know them,
that's
so
true.
we're
That's true.
not going to show anything. But it's just exciting to see some going on. We want to see the old line and get Rutledge, get McDonald, get
Mhm.
Woodass, get Marvin Klein. That's what we want to see.
Yeah. Yeah, man. No, to your point, the Texans actually have like some players who can actually make this a game, right, Jules?
Right.
Normally, we watch the preseason, it's like scores like what 9-12, 12-15, something like that. Not really that exciting, like you said, really vanilla. But it's the fact that like we really got some dudes, man, who can really play. Like our starters are for the most part not going to play, but
Right.
we still have dudes in Marlon Klein, in Noah Whittington, in Lewis Bond who are competing for spots who can stand head and shoulders above the guys who are out there, right? So and again, this is game one, right? Like we still got games 2 or 3, but still, like I'm thinking about guys like Colin Wright, who has lit up training
Yes.
camp. If I believe I said this in a post today for Toro Times. I think if Colin Wright goes out and dominates tomorrow, or just has an explosive player to, I think the team thinks about putting him in bubble wrap after game number 2. I think you sprinkle him out there for game 2 and then say, all right, cool, we seen enough. Like I that's with me saying that after Sean Pendergrass on Sports Radio 610, soon to be 95.7 The Fan, who said that the reports are that Colin's been playing like the third best corner in on the team in camp. So these are the kind of dudes that we're watching for. So I'm looking for some really quick roster decisions like early,
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm looking for that.
You got that on defense. I got one for the offense. Lewis Bond. That's another that's been
Yep.
everybody say he catches everything. His route running situation. I'm not saying I know because I ain't been in training camp. I can't tell you what's going on. All I can do is read what I've hear, and that's all I can do is hear what I hear and read what I read. And Lewis Bond is a name that may make this team. So you want to see him next all day tomorrow. He should play every snap.
All right, y'all. Since y'all got all that, the obvious. I'm waiting to see my boy, man. My co-host doubted him. My
There
other
we go.
co-host, raised hell when he was drafted.
It
But
was
Marlon
warranted.
Klein.
It was warranted.
But Marlon Klein.
I just said who?
How can you not? How can you not though?
Well, again,
Excited.
I own the fact that look, I'm on record. Like I do this. Like I'm on record as saying, who is this? Like vehemently, numerous times. But having been out there, having watched, with new information should come new conclusions. So I'm not gonna be one of those haters, like I won't say Skip Bayless, but no matter what Klein would have done, I would have dunked on him anyway. Like, no, I'm clearly seeing like, oh no, he's for real. Like I see what Nick Casario and the coaching staff probably saw in this dude not just being 6'6" and have that 80-inch wingspan, but I mean the dude's making plays. Like the dude is taking crossers to the house. He's physical. He's one hand snagging on dudes. Like he's doing the things you want to see, and it's like that's what I said when I said I put out a projection for the 53. I said, man, listen, surprisingly, I got Klein probably as tight end 2 right now, like behind Dalton. Like that's how much of a turnaround Marlon Klein has made to me, and I can acknowledge that. So,
Well,
so there you go.
Clayton, now I gotta play devil's advocate because AD over here talking noise.
Hey,
We heard
come on with it.
We heard the same thing from Jalen Noel last year. Oh, he this, he that. In the offseason, he's doing this. In OTAs, he's going off. So let's pump the brakes a little bit. Let's not just get him the all pro just yet. We still gotta see him play actual football against actual opponents and see what he gonna do. Okay, because he sprinkled in with a runs bunch, but he's still playing 2s and 3s. Okay, let's.
I mean, that's what he's gonna be playing on tomorrow anyway.
I'm saying so. Let's not because you like we said last year. We said the same thing about Noel. Oh, everybody love Noel. Noel wide receiver 2. He's this, he's that. He taking Higgins' spot. Remember all that last year? And then in the field, in the field, he was slow. He know the playbook. He wasn't getting the routes, all this stuff. So let's calm down. Now now you made me be devil's advocate just because you over here too excited.
Well, okay.
What's wrong with me being excited about our future tight end 1?
So look, I'll offer a little bit of pushback. I hear what you're saying contextually. I understand because I was one of the Jalen Noel guys saying, "Hey, put him out there, let the rookie, get some reps." The only pushback I'll offer on the Klein bit is this: they play obviously 2 different positions with 2 completely different sets of responsibilities. Nick Haley's a tight ends coach by trade, so it's like that kind of more so favors Klein's success. Right, exactly. Noah was never wide receiver.
No, there was people talking about it.
So, but back to the Klein thing. So the reason why I'm big on him also, Jules, is not just Klein, it's the wilderness that is every other tight end option that we're facing. Besides Schultz and besides Klein, Brevin Jordan has a knee. He's day-to-day, which I think this might be it for him. I don't know if he comes back. I'm not trying to be hyperbolic, but I'm so serious. Like past 2 years have been gone due to injuries. I mean, the man can't show up again. It's like, what are you going to do about that? Cade Stover is splitting reps between tight end and fullback. So it's like Klein also doesn't really have true competition either outside of Foster Moreau. So that's the other reason why I'm saying, like, if you're looking at making a bet on Klein versus the field as it stands right now for tight end 2, like I'm taking Marlon Klein because he's shown me, the ability to take advantage of this current situation with Foster Moreau, who I thought maybe was cited into it first because he's a vet, trustworthy, reliable, locker room presence, all the stuff. But I mean, Klein is just seeming like the better playmaker right now. So that kind of edges, him out right there. So those are just other things considered too.
All right, here we go. What do you say? Higgins had the guaranteed contract. He was always the number 2.
Hey, that's what we all said. And then don't forget we had Christian Kirk out there too. But when people saw Noel on rookie minicamp, OTAs, training camps, oh he fast, he this, he that, on this. So let's not have this kind of understanding that we don't know what was said last year because there's receipts on everybody that was so on Noel.
Jules, you know who you talking to. You know who you talking about. We all know who you talking about. Clayton, do you know who we talking about?
But that fan, we're gonna put about in that. That fan wasn't the only one because that fan was reading the news for everybody else, and she was and they and they were reading the tea leaves from the coaches, from other people, Landry, all the 6'10" guys, everybody pumping the guys. So
I got another soapbox moment, but I'm gonna let you finish, Jules.
You got more stuff?
I'm done.
Hey man. I really want y'all. Look, they have a lot of opinionated.
I said, who are these people?
Yeah. You know who that person is. I need y'all to know that this tandem has a very entertaining podcast. They're very opinionated. But I urge the fan base to please be more resourceful in getting your football opinions from a more reliable source. Landry Locker and Cody Stoops should not be your go-to when it comes to a football opinion.
Correct.
Neither Landry Locker nor Cody Stoops have ever put on a helmet, have ever put on a pair of shoulder pads, and have never touched a football in a football game unless the football was thrown to them in the stands. Please, I urge y'all, if you want to listen to them to just get the facts of the situation of what happened in camp, they're very good in reporting what happened in play by play. But when it comes to the venturing off and giving their opinion, please, I urge y'all to stay away. Just urge y'all to stay away because the Landry Lockers and the Cody Stoops of the world, they give horrible football opinions, and that's just.
Can I throw one person
football.
who actually wore a helmet and actually played the game?
That's CTE. You blame CTE
For Clinton too? Clinton Turner? Okay.
No, Clinton is CTE.
Okay.
Landry and Clayton is biting his tongue and biting his teeth right now because he's like, man, I was just about to reach out to Landry and Cody.
I'm not this listen, this predates me, bro. I ain't in this. Listen, I got glasses to wear. I got
just say my name is Bennett and I ain't in it.
Look, listen, bro. Bennett, I ain't in it. I ain't seen it. Nope. I don't know what y'all talking about. I mean, look, bro, at this point now, and it was funny. I kind of did it also on the Clint portion. Because man, it's one of those things where it goes back to what Jules said, to start the show. Like, you're over this CJ Stroud Texans Civil War kind of thing going on, where it's like the overly negative skewing media thing, like we're Philadelphia or New York or something like that. Like, it's okay to it's okay to be happy with where the Texans are. It's okay to acknowledge what it was, but then say, hey, we're in a good spot right now. Like, things are trending upward. Like, it just, yes, it gets tiresome when anytime CJ makes a mistake is, commentaries about like, oh, why he sucks and why Davis Mills this and the coach is going crazy here and it's still training camp, right? Like, stuff like that. Like, we got to turn the page at some point. And as I said before, really a lot of people just got to pick their side, right? Like, don't hide behind your analysis. No, stand. That's true, right? So. It's just at this point, no, people just got to stand on what they stand on and own it, right? Like, if you think one thing, okay, own it, right? And when you're wrong, say that you're wrong just as loudly as you were, whatever, right? So, as I said, is this Civil War thing is tiresome? Like, what are we doing? Like,
hey, Texan fan in rehab, I don't think they getting paid, dog. They freelancing right now. Is Cody Stoops a part of the Sports Radio 610?
No, a lot of them.
Do Landry Locker have a contract with 97.5 The Fan? I don't think so, brother. I think they doing what we doing. If they getting paid, Texas Fan Real, I need you to pay me. What they don't pay me?
Yeah, Landry got fired.
So did Cody Stoops.
I think layoff. I think is more accurate to say.
Listen. Hey, I rarely do beef.
It's a difference.
I do not like Landry Locker, so I'm gonna say he got fired.
Dang.
I don't want to put it nicely.
Dang.
Got the boot. Anyways, man, we spewing a lot of negativity on this.
He got Ryan Clark.
Man, you heard about the Damian Woody got fired too, man?
Yeah. Yep. Today.
But I know Booger McFarland's down on there.
Yeah, Booger on there. He ain't got much longer.
He must be cheap.
But Booger does college football. There's a difference.
And he cheap.
Because he only does college football.
Okay, because Woody was pretty good. I liked Woody. Dame Woody.
A lot of people did.
Yeah. Like Ryan Clark was the Emmy winner 4 times.
Hold on, look. All I remember is this episode before changes were made. Someone got their co-host to say what kind of dirty pictures they like on air. What happened?
I don't remember this one. You gotta put names on this one, especially talking about us.
I don't know. I guess he talking about Cody and Landry.
Oh yeah, they were just. I mean, Cody was decent. Landry was trying to be Josh Ennis, Nick Wright, and the rest of those guys. The rest of those cats trying to be all these awkward guys who don't really know sports. Was more of a social disc jockey than actually a sport guy.
Oh, okay. He was on. Okay, he had John Lopez admitting some stuff.
Oh yeah, OG. Can we just say 16 is not don't have a good
Hey,
lineup?
I mean, hey, they ain't too much longer.
Yeah.
But all in all, man, let's get back to the game because we're going down a path of no return. Um, but what are you guys specifically? I know we talked about the players, but what do you expect to see? What would make you excited as a Texan fan to see football wise, either from the offense or defense?
I will go here. So unless Jules, you want to go?
Well, I'll go since you gave me the floor. I just want to
Okay.
see Nick Cayley and the offense getting plays out fast enough, and they're running the play. And the clock maybe having 5 and 6 seconds, and maybe auto building to something else stuff like that. It just want to see the growth from year one and year two. And I know it's gonna be vanilla. I know it's gonna be plain, but I just want to see can the offense look better even in a dummy rundown. It looks better. They're getting plays off that they kind of understand what's going on because that was kind of rough last year. And I know we won't see all the offensive line. I like to see the offensive line a little bit. I just want to see them have a little push because I know there's a couple guys still fighting for jobs. I know Patterson just got an extension, so guys like Andrews and
Well, no,
Wesley.
no, 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 not an extension.
Oh,
They just
rework,
restructured this year's
restructure.
contract.
He
That's it.
restructured so he won't get fired. So they cut. So that's gonna go forward with that. So I just want to see some guys that took what they're gonna do in the offensive line, just be more powerful, more stronger, and better coach with Pokovich going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And take
Uh,
Dale.
yeah. For myself, you kind of took what I was gonna say, but I want to actually grab what Fan of Rehab said. Red zone execution, run game, a smooth operation. That's my thing. Like I think, regardless of what QBs out there, first stringers, second stringers, third stringers, I think your system still needs to be evident in what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Like time to the huddle has to be crisp. Uh, Pre-snap penalties at a medium, like stuff like that is what I want to see. I want to see systemically, do these guys have the language? Are they moving with a purpose? Right? Are they slagging off? What do I see? Short yardage, of course, those kind of situations. Yes, red zone conversions. Um, on the defensive side of the ball, like I said, man, I can give you more just specific players I want to see. Colin Wright, I want to see him like immediately. Does he stand out right in live action? Right? Does he get an interception or two? Let's see who else on defense. We talked about it off stream. I don't think we'll see Caden McDonald that much.
I think
If
we
we
need to.
do, yeah, if we do, it's going to be second game. It's not going to be the first one. Um, let's see, defensively, is there anybody else I can think of besides Colin Wright that I kind of want to see? Oh, Kamari Ramsey, of course, that's another guy. So
Right.
him, Kamari, basically Jalen Smith, Jalen Reed, like those guys, those kind of core four. Like I want to see who stands out in these live games. All these guys are either rookies or guys who injuries robbed them of their rookie season, so therefore they're basically rookies all over again. So on the defense side of the ball, Colin Wright, Kamari Ramsey, Jalen Smith, Jalen Reed, just want to see what those guys can do with those twos
Well,
or threes.
I give you a name that is a veteran, but he resigned Jones, the D tackle. I want
Naquan.
to, yeah,
Naquan.
I want to see the did he take the Austin serious? Did he take having a home series? Is he gonna be bigger, stronger, faster than he was last year? Because I liked him last year. And he was a cheap resign. I want to see him can he put together and really expose himself to how good he could be as a depth player. I'm not saying a starter, but I'm very fond of Jones. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't mind seeing Jones and how he worked.
I like that coming, but this is the one I want to see. We will.
Yeah.
We will,
Mhm.
man. I want to see how the offensive line is the guys that are battling on the second string offensive line.
Blake
I
Fisher.
want to see, Blake. I want
Blake.
to see Blake. That's what I'm saying. The Blakes, the Wee Woos, the Evan Browns of the world. Like I want to see these guys,
Yeah.
really go at it. And see what they what they can bring, especially like I want to see how well we can replace. I don't want to say to replace, but in case of injury, how well guys come in and show up in case of injury.
Hey, but is it weird that we ain't heard Blake Fisher's name much this offseason? Is it weird?
And but no, if you read the Harris hits, Blake has been having a hell of a camp.
Oh, okay.
So,
Blake,
question.
Blake has been having a good camp, and we will Rutledge as well has been having a really they all been highlighted in the Harris hits.
Shout
Okay.
out Cole Pop, man. Shout out Cole Pop. I will say this. Okay, question then. With Blake Fisher seemingly, turning a corner, if you will, based on whatever that means, does that make him a trade candidate, or is he solidifying himself as like a backup tackle option and then he trades somebody else?
And most likely it's gonna be back up because me and AD said this for years, and nobody took it serious. We always thought he was a better left tackle than he is right tackle. And if he is showing that he can be a good depth player, that means you have your backup left tackle already there, and you have your whoever starts right tackle either Brown or Smith. You have players, and that goes to not moving the old line as much as you was, or he can play this, he can play this. Your tackles are your tackles, and your interior is your interior. The whole Tyus Howard can play left here. Your passing can play this. No. You got depth, and you got backup depth, and you got your starters. And I think that's probably the best way of doing it. That's
Eli Cox is gone, boy. He practice squad for sure.
right.
Yeah, he gone, dog. Ain't nobody. I forgot he was even on the team, dog.
Because the only person on the line in the interior that can't play more than one position is Jake Andrews. He can't play left guard. He can't play right guard.
You know what's about to happen to Jake Andrews, man?
Exactly. So that's what get. That's a good
Do you
point.
really
I
want to
just
know what's about to happen to Jake? I can't. So Clayton, you wasn't a part of this last year when we had the whole, when we had a cut season happens. It's one of the best episodes of the H Town Rundown because when the cuts happen,
He gone.
and
No, I was there. I
now he
forgot.
might be a trade candidate.
I was there. Yeah, I was there for like the latter part, but you was on the button. Just like this person. He go, this person. He go, he go.
hey, so
He
but
might be
yeah,
he
no,
might be a trade candidate for a
he
late.
gone either way it go. He's
Yeah,
gone.
he gone. Especially if the guy you said earlier, the fifth round pick shows up, and then
Fourth round. Stop trying to make him a later round pick.
the fourth round. I thought it was a fifth. I thought it was a
Yeah,
fifth
he
round
was a
pick.
fourth. No, he was a fourth round pick.
Okay, yeah.
A high fourth round pick at that.
I lost it after Klein was drafted at 57. I
I
lost
know, and
after
that's
that.
why he gonna score a touchdown. Oh, real quick, over under. Marlon Klein scores a touchdown tomorrow.
Over under. I'll take the over.
That's it over.
I'll take
There
the
you
over.
go.
They
I
they
think
they
that's.
they
I
they,
think that's.
they, yeah, they want to justify they draft him so high, so they'll showcase him.
Look, I'll say this: if he is that guy, he should be bullying some of those twos and threes. Like,
Right.
I mean, bullying them. Like, I mean, like grown men amongst boys.
They want to showcase him because they know they draft him too high and they got to prove it. So they're gonna showcase him off. They gonna make sure Nick Casario is controlling the
What if
media.
he's just that good, Jules?
He could be, but they gonna showcase him off because Nick Casario can't look
Okay.
bad when we drafting offensive players. We know what's going on.
Lewis Bond touchdown and all.
That's 50-50.
Yeah, I would say that's tough because you got guys like Josh Kelly out there who he's been kind of doing this thing in preseason. So again, that depends. That depends on who the quarterback is too. Is
Tex
Davis
Van Rehab
Mills,
said
Jalen Hurts?
Klein ain't scoring a touchdown.
Hmm.
And then Brandon say Jerry Wayne gonna have 30 targets with 150 yards.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's another thing I was gonna ask. So with Jared Wayne, right?
Mm.
He's not making this roster, I don't think.
I don't
But
know, man, because if
Special
Tank on pup,
Special teams.
he shouldn't be on pup. But I will say this. I mean, the same thing I asked about Blake Fisher. Do they find a way to finesse? Maybe I don't know. A 7 rounder would be way too much. But I just think like he's been getting a lot of run in training camp, man. Like big body, 6 foot, what 5, something like that. So 4'5".
6'5". It's about 6'3",
Hey,
6'4".
hey,
Yeah.
go back to Brandon's take about Rutledge. Put that on the board. Then
Couldn't couldn't
Yeah,
wait.
but go ahead and finish your point.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, he's another guy like Jared Wayne. I weirdly I feel more confident that Jared Wayne would get a touchdown. Not because he's more talented, I think, than Bond, but I just think that's how it's been working out. And like Lewis Bond's in the slot. So it's gonna be situational what Bond is gonna be used as. Again, depends on the quarterback too. Right. So
If Mills there, then they definitely ain't gonna get it because they're gonna go to a touchdown. I mean, tight
that,
end.
that's
Now,
what I'm saying. Like,
if Mertz out there, you the receivers might eat.
yeah, yeah. So
So back to now. Here's my point, Brandon. So what does
Oh, my bad.
his weight? I mean, how much he's weighing now? Because this old line wants to be a bully. So we don't want the Myers of the world anymore. We want a stout center.
I don't even think Rutledge is that heavy though.
And that's my point. That's my question. I didn't think he was that heavy where he had to cut weight because they drafted him to be a center.
Hey man,
If
I showed this picture on Attack on Texans podcast with Ruben. Look, man, I just need y'all to look at this picture. Like this is not something that you want like look how small Jake Andrews is, man. Like look at Rutledge next to him. Mind you, Jake Andrews has a whole helmet on and he's still shorter than Keelan Rutledge.
right, but that was the reason why he got cut in the first place. And the sad thing
Right.
about it, then they went to
Hey, man.
a center who was small as he was.
Look, man, Jake
So
Andrews is a tryhard. And he does a lot of things well, man. But
and he
yeah,
had connections. He had connections.
he had
listen,
hope, man.
listen, man. Look, Keelan Rutledge, man. This man has fought everybody. This man is exactly who D'Amico Ryan wants.
Not not that he's big,
Yeah,
but
Mills will be the starting quarterback tomorrow, Frank.
Yeah.
if there was 5 or 10 pounds difference, that might be an aim for him.
Nah, I mean he watching him live, Brandon. And I don't know if you've been or not. He gets to the second level
Battle
real
Red.
easily.
Yeah, I don't
That
think
is
he.
funny.
Yeah, I don't
He's
think he's.
Battle
Battle Red.
Red.
That is funny.
Yeah,
That
I
is
don't think he
funny.
has baby fat that you got to work off. I think he came in already kind of
I mean, yeah, I think
ready.
he's what 6'5", about 318, something like that,
Yeah,
320. Jake Andrews is not even 300 pounds, so
yeah.
Are you
Andrew's
serious? Oh yeah, nah.
he
yeah,
about
no,
275.
Oh, that's why he getting blown off the ball. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
But
Like
crazy.
we say,
we
people,
knew
Light.
that before they traded for him.
yeah.
He too light.
Oh, I gotta show y'all, man.
Ain't
I had
never big.
tweeted this out, man. We got hype about Tank Dell, and he came back to practice. That practice. I just want to show y'all the video of Tank Dell, dog. Let me
Hey,
see if I can pull it up, dog.
Lackville 8944 said it right though.
What would he say?
People over there crying back K Mays and he's 6'6", 320. You want Richards to cut some weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, man.
By the way, K Mays, K Mays is out for a while with that injury.
Yeah, he got almost out for the whole season, almost.
I think is it wrist? I think something like that.
Yeah, that's
I don't know,
a big
man.
for Detroit, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, that's crazy. Mays Texans target, or according to Texans fans, Texans target.
Somebody put-
Tunsil out for the year, so it's a lot of major O line injuries happening.
hey man, y'all see this? So this what happened? Y'all saw Tank Dell, man.
You know what? I'm
Look
not
at him
doing
go,
this with
man.
you. I ain't doing with you.
Boy, Tank going, dog. Look at him, dog.
We ain't doing with you. We gonna flip gears and we
Hey,
gonna
but
talk.
listen though, he following his blocks though. He hitting the
Funds,
hole.
man, he getting in there.
Yes, us.
Get in there, Tank. Come on, Tank.
Hus.
Come on,
Hey,
Tank.
he followed them blocks. Look at the turn off the shallow. Look at that in the flat. Oh, that's just
Mm, mm.
blocking the back flag. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Shout out Tank, man. Boy say I came back, man. They
Hey
say,
man, listen,
boy say Tank back, Tank back. Hey,
ain't about playing with
boy
y'all.
back, dog.
Ain't about playing with y'all.
That is another question. Would y'all want to see Tank Dell in game 2?
Yes,
I
he
would
has
not.
to.
Yeah, I would not say game 1. I'll say game 2.
He have to.
So what's so they're not gonna start any starters in game one at all?
I don't know about.
You know, you gonna see you. So you gonna see your Arian Tertiary play. You
Right.
gonna
You
see.
only got
Yeah, you
two
gonna.
games.
Yeah, no, 3. You got 3. You
But
got
you're only
3.
gonna see the last game is they never gonna play like starting last game. So
So
you
they
only
going
got two games.
I think your starting defense is gonna sit.
What's up, Dorsey?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
yeah,
out.
defense. Yeah, they not. Yeah, but that's the
But your
thing though.
offense, like you're not gonna see CJ, you're not gonna see, of course, you're not gonna see Tank, you're not gonna see Nico, you're not gonna see David Montgomery. You more than
Jawar.
likely will see, with Jawar because he's hurt, but you will see a Woody Marks. You will see K Stover and Marlon
I'm sorry.
Klein.
You said Jawar's hurt.
Yeah, Jawar's hurt. He hasn't practiced in a week.
What?
I wouldn't honestly this is
You
just
ain't
me.
see him Saturday, did you?
Mm-mm.
This
You
this
saw
this might this
Whittington.
this might be controversial and I might be off, but I wouldn't mind seeing the starting online and CJ from one series.
I mean, everybody would, but
I wouldn't mind
it's
if I
all I
would
got
love
to
it.
say is you wouldn't mind, but would you mind if doggone CJ get hit and he out for the season?
I mean, but I wouldn't mind because it's just you once again you starting
Hey,
five
I
of them
hate
O line players.
I hate to break it to you, Texas fan in rehab, but doggone British Brooks, he about to
He
be
gone.
Who got a hip flexor?
His name
Jawar.
Jawar.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that might be out for a while.
Um. So that and
Killer
then
Cat,
Kelsey.
Killer Cat. I'm not saying for a quarter, but damn sure I wouldn't mind seeing one series.
Saying what's the difference? He's saying what's the difference for between game 1 and game 2? He's talking about Tank.
I'm
One.
with Killer.
Hold
I'm
on.
with Killer Cat.
Hold on. Let me before you go with the second part. Let me say this: Tank ain't even practiced a whole 2 days. He ain't ready yet to get out there on no field with nobody hitting him for real. When he was in practice that one day in pass, everybody was like, "Oh, nope, can't touch him. Nope, don't touch him. Nope." And you want him to go out there and no, dog, no,
and
man.
listen. I know. I'm gonna get hate for this. I know I am. I get it. If whatever's going on, you can't have Tank Dell on the roster and not have him play one game and then play wild good football and see what he truly is after being off a year and a half. You have got to play him because this is a championship team. You got everybody on the field got to be on 100% on the situation going forward. You got to know because you about to cut somebody who can actually help you because you want to keep Tank Dell on the roster.
I'm all for it. My whole point is about Tank Dell not playing his first game is that he hasn't practiced. He's literally practiced 2 times in 10 or 12 training camp practices.
I get it. If he don't play
So
2 games, then he can't make the roster. He got
and
bucket.
look, I'm not disagreeing. My whole point is the fact that I don't think it's more dangerous to play him right now than it is to say, okay, next week, guess what? Joint practices. I'm expecting Tank to be full participant in every joint practice and then to perform in the game
I
and
agree
to
with that.
get ready. You get what I'm saying?
I got you.
It doesn't serve a purpose. And my thing is, God forbid, knock on wood, knock on glass, knock on any kind of metal, anything hard, that if you put Tank Dell out there on tomorrow and Tank Dell goes down,
It's gonna happen regardless.
it's gonna happen regardless. But you telling me, oh man, and then he gonna be on the field with Jerry Wayne.
No, come on.
Man, leave that
on,
man.
dog. Come on, dog.
Listen, we gonna keep
No,
no. Keep it
Come
keep it
on,
butt.
dog.
Keep
He
it a
can't
butt.
no. He needs to play when we know Jared Wayne not gonna be in the game with him.
Listen, we
Man,
gonna
can
keep it a
Wayne
butt.
be in like the bathroom? Can he be so in the proximity of
It
somewhere?
don't matter if Jared went on the field, in the bathroom. Tank Dell has to play some kind of snaps, meaningful
Frank say
snaps.
Tank ain't ready.
If he ain't
He
ready,
ain't,
then he
he ain't
probably never
ready.
be ready. And we all want Tank Dell to come back because we've seen plays. But if you scared to have contact with this man,
Mm-hmm.
then he done.
I agree, Larry. He gonna be on the snap count for sure.
Yeah, then if he is good because you can't go into season hoping Tank Dell is what it is, and we're gonna see game one, and he take a hit game one, then you out of roster spot.
If he can't take a hit in practice, I for damn sure ain't about to put him out there right now to take a hit in a live game. Like
And I guess this
that ain't yeah.
and
That ain't
I'll put a bow on this, and I see this is why you say he'll make a wish kid. Okay, I'm done. I see the correlation. I see the correlation.
hey,
I'm done.
I'ma say this, and I said on the space today. I need them to go ahead and get Tank what they call it, what's they call it, the dogs, they go in the airport, what they call them,
So,
Service.
service animal,
emotional support
emotional support. I need Tank Dell to get an emotional support jersey
for CJ.
for CJ.
I knew it was coming. See Clayton. See Clayton. I know why you say we can't we won't
Look,
credential, but the
if
way
y'all
he
didn't notice,
but
Tank wasn't on the sideline for the beginning of the season. When Tank got on the sideline, we went on a 10-game win streak.
oh my god,
Then they didn't let Tank travel with the team in the playoffs. And you see how we kind of battled through and barely made it on through. Right? So I'm just saying.
he wasn't against the Chargers playoff game, and they lit him up. CJ lit him up. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. When they played
He
in
was in
LA,
LA.
well, he wasn't in LA.
Yeah, he was. Tank was at every game.
Even the Patriots game.
No, I said in the playoffs. No, but I'm saying he was at every game during the win streak.
Okay.
He was on the sideline.
Okay. Anyway, see, I see why Clayton say we won't credential because AD makes good
Hey,
points. I ain't gonna lie, you made a
look,
good point with which kid thing.
look. My
But
thing is this to
it's
me.
truthful. It's truthful.
It's true. You can
It's
and look.
truthful.
What did I say at the beginning of the offseason? If Tank Dell misses the first 4 games, wrap it up. If he missed the first 4 games, I don't want to hear no more conversation about Tank Dell. I don't. For what?
You know, it's
Clayton
gonna be
been beating the drum all off season because he ain't been praying. He ain't been out there. He been out there. He been pump faking all the fans.
let him do jet sweeps.
Coming out there in the jersey, making y'all think he gonna practice, and then you never see him. Then he come back and he sign autographs, and everybody's excited.
Jet
Then you got
sweeps.
people like Killer Cal saying he already wide receiver too. He ain't even he caught 1 pass in 10 practices, and now he wide receiver too.
This man
Just
said
F
let
J
him.
Higgins. Just
This
F
man,
Jaden Higgins.
this man said let him do jet sweeps. Wow.
Yeah. Hey man, look, and then Rodney say I think
I
Tank
mean,
goes out hard to start the
that's what
season.
That's what Bobby Slow got to do.
Yeah, and then he said, like I say, man, look, everybody as a Texan fan, you want Tank Dell to be on the team because a healthy Tank, who computer key got golly, man, Jules,
That ain't
Clay,
me. That's Clayton.
turn that email off.
I'm trying to censor you so you can credential one day.
But I'm gonna say this, like, honestly, as a Texan fan, every Texan fan wants
I think
Tank Dell to be out there. A healthy Tank Dell, every Texan fan wants to see a healthy Tank Dell because at the end of the day, a healthy Tank Dell makes the Texans better. Nobody's denying that. But the fact that you've been, patty caking with him and kid gloving him and all of that, and it's just he ain't done nothing to me, Texas Van Rehab. He ain't done nothing. It's just the fact that, like, people look.
Super Bowl.
Look,
listen, I like Tank Dell like the rest of
they
y'all.
want him to be a next TO to come out there after broke leg. TO came out and made a couple catches. Look, I'm gonna say this: people are treating, and it's not every Texan fan, but it's a good group, almost a majority of Texan fans that are treating Tank Dell like he's the savior.
You're right.
That people sitting up here are literally saying, I don't want to see Tank Dell play in the preseason. I want him to come out that tunnel in week 1 so he can have his moment. And oh my God, if he scores a touchdown week 1 against the Bills, now y'all trying to make Tank bigger than the team.
But you know why though? You know who pumped this whole conversation up to it. That was Steve Smith. Steve Smith came last year or a while back and said that when Tank Dell's in there, he's an alpha dog in the room over Nico Collins. That's what everybody remembers. And
He
Steve Smith
did
saying
kind of say that. He did kind of
he
say that.
did. And everybody's saying, okay, that's why we ain't good because Tank ain't here. Nico Collins is he's quiet, he's humble, he's not diva. But when Tank Dell, he runs the wide receiver room as who he is, and that's what you
He
got.
did. He did kind of
I
say
would
that.
think I can run the wide receiver room too if I got the QB in my back pocket. That's don't you talk about my best friend. No.
We're gonna cut you out. We're gonna cut you out.
Like,
We're gonna
but
boot
no,
you
and
out
I
the
look
conversation.
in all honesty, Tank Dell, yes, he needs to be out there. The only reason why I say you're not going to see, and we all know he's not going to play tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
but the reason why you're not going to see him is because the Texans have pussyfooted around and not really giving. He's been ready to go, but they've been protecting Tank and not giving him the opportunity to go out there and see what's going on because they saying, "Oh, we don't want him to get hurt in training camp. We don't want if he gets hurt, let it be him getting hurt in the game."
I'm gonna say this
You know,
from Rocky IV, from the Great Russian. If he dies, he dies. If he get hit in the scrimmage and get hit in a preseason game 1, it don't matter. If he dies, he dies.
Killer Cat.
Okay, okay, we were on the same page for a minute, Killer Cobb. But now you gonna have to watch.
Nah, I tried to tell you, Jules. I tried to warn you.
He said, "Tank is him."
Hey,
man.
this man had had four leg injuries in 2 years. Shot leg, broken leg, told all him CLs, and you could
He
put
had to get a
whatever.
whole reconstructed
Yeah,
knee.
you could put whatever letter you want to put in front of CL, and he number 2.
Hey, I don't care what nobody say.
There you go,
That
okay. Now
knee,
we back on track.
that knee looked like a lollipop, man. It looked like a Charms lollipop, dog. That knee, dog. That knee don't look right. That knee don't fit on his body, dog. It looked like how they say they reconstruct. It looked like they put a whole new knee in there. When people have knee surgery and knee replacement surgery, the new knee be way bigger than the old knee. I don't know, man, but
So Killer Cow, answer the question for Killer. Who is he fighting for 3? Who is Higgins fighting for 3? No,
is he fighting Bond and no? And
you
Hutchinson,
must don't like Higgins then.
he just think Tank is better than Higgins, but we talking about, and we've had this discussion on Spaces. 100% healthy Tank, yes, he's a better receiver than Jaden Higgins, but Jaden Higgins right now is a better player. Period. Like period. That's not even a question. I don't think anybody's questioning Jaden Higgins being less of a talent than Tank Dell as it currently stands.
All I know is Tank Dell hasn't played a full season since he got up.
And I've seen Jaden Higgins play more recently than I've seen Tank play.
Right. Hell, Nico Collins ain't played a full season since he got here.
Yeah. But I mean, again, hey, Nico Collins got the stats to prove it. So
right.
Who has the better? I don't even know if he still got the chemistry, Cal. Let me see. I was gonna go down the whole dog road.
No.
I was about to say when you talk about chemistry with somebody, let's say you was with your ex You and your ex ain't been together in 2 years. You gonna hop back in it and still have that same chemistry?
Yeah, we're not.
No,
No,
no.
we're gonna leave the CJ and Tank chemistry in the box and throw that
But
bad in the ocean.
you know who has great chemistry with the quarterback? Jaden Daniels and his mama has great chemistry.
Once
Um,
again, how we get there? How we
um,
get there?
but
Anyways, anyways,
anyways, any other hits y'all want to see? I know we talked about McDonald and Naquan Jones on the defensive line. Anybody want to see
I want to see
Logan Hall?
linebackers. I want to see linebackers. I want to see linebackers because we got two starters and we got Woodass and we got the other one that was drafted kind of late round. Then we got Hill and we got all these guys that been hanging around. And there's one I saw one clip where the dude was just jacked up, and I was Hill. So everybody keeps saying the Mika Ryans can make linebackers. He didn't draft the three or four of them that's been hanging around for a little bit, and I want to see if it actually is true that he could make any linebacker great. Because that case, if none of the linebackers he drafted the late rounds the last couple of years, then we can stop saying that he can make any linebacker great. He actually need great. He actually needs some talented guys.
Well, I'm gonna say this: there's been a lot of positive talk the last few days, and did I say Jaden Daniels right? I did say Jaden Daniels right.
Yeah, you said Jaden
Okay,
Daniels.
Mm.
okay. I'm just making sure.
We know you said
Sure.
Jaden Daniels. We know.
But no, I just want to correct because I think last time I said Jaden Higgins. I didn't mean I wanted to say Jaden Daniels. But yeah, Wade Whoop ass or Wade Wood ass has really uh has really shown out the last few
I heard that too,
practices.
and I was hard on
And
him in the draft and
yeah,
draft season. I was hard on him too.
yeah, they saying he's looking the part. And I will say this, Clayton, you seen it too. He was getting in the scuffles. He plays angry. Even on
Mm.
this, I think it was a special teams drill. I don't know if you remember, Clayton. Were you paying attention during that time?
What else? Nah, I wasn't able to catch that. No, but
So
I did catch when Frank Wright was talking about it.
yeah, no, he was getting into it. I think it was like a couple him putting guys in the dirt on the special team drills.
It's just the fact that
So
we got a couple of dudes, man, in between him and Rutledge who just nasty, man. Like it gets to a point where it's like, dang, all right, how much is too much? You know, like dang, you ain't trying to
It
real
ain't too
hurt
much.
people,
It ain't too
right?
much.
Like you ain't
It
trying
ain't
to,
too much. Mm-mm.
you know.
No,
So
it's football. Ain't too much. The O line needs somebody because we 2 seasons removed from having the Fashion Nova guys and Ty's Howard's gone too. So we need a whole new attitude. So I don't mind Rutledge and the rest of them being bullies because I'm tired of O line getting bullied by everybody else. And
oh, you definitely not to worry about that.
Yeah,
That's done.
the Fashion Nova guys are gone.
Yeah, that's done. Titus Howard, Larry Tunsil, guys like that. Like credit to what they brought to the organization, but yeah, no, that's done. You got a
So
bunch of corn fed, you know,
white
big
boys.
dude, bro, just a bunch of just
white
country,
boys,
just bunch of
Hey, do y'all do?
country.
they
Just
will block
Go
you
ahead, Clayton. You
down.
know
nah,
me
that's it,
stupid.
man.
Go ahead.
That's it, man. That's what I'm hyped up between Wyatt Teller, Ed Ingram, Rutledge, you know, guys like that. What as just an attitude and a like just the overall attitude and the ideology that we've committed to. You know, like the defense had all the swarm, and now it's
Mm.
like bringing some of that, finally bringing some of it over to the offensive side of the ball, and that's what it's looking like. So,
But y'all think
you
that
know,
with
How do you
Hall
say the
being gone,
name?
Sopkowitz.
Okay,
Shabakowitz,
what'd you say, Jules?
That's a guy who, you know, I think they can stash in a practice squad. I don't think anyone's gonna take
Yeah,
him.
no, he
They can
definitely was
stash him
practice
though.
squad.
but y'all think with the departure of first Tunsil and then Howard, that Blake Fisher might have understood that he can't follow those guys and he to follow the white boys a little bit and
Well,
get into.
I think when Popovich got in, it changed Blake's mindset. I think we've had these conversations about Blake Fisher. I think he came in, into last year kind of assuming he was gonna have a guaranteed spot.
Right.
Mhm.
And he didn't approach the offseason as such, like he needed to.
Like
And I think that's
cause he was buddy with Howard.
Yeah, I think he, like, hey, you're gonna be a starter, man. So hey, that's gonna. That I think that changed his mindset and his approach.
Yeah,
So
because don't forget what Howard got his attitude from.
yeah,
Tunsil.
yeah, and that was man. It wouldn't have been that way if we didn't ever make that trade because Titus Howard was supposed to be our starting left tackle from day one.
Right.
But their paint said Howard's Wyatt Taylor looked in camp. Okay, he's been looking okay. No concerns.
He
No
should.
concerns
He,
about
he
Wyatt
got his
Taylor.
little brother playing center.
Yeah. Killer Cal said I heard when Sheldon Rankin said Will can shut down the practice when he wants to. Red and Cole Pop said, okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. And I mean, he did shut it down. He was fighting, Rutledge. He shut it down. He shut it down when he wanted to. Yeah, I think Pittsburgher, I want to see him play. He's gonna get a lot of carries.
Mm-hmm.
Whittington's gonna get a lot of carries too. I think they're gonna utilize them just to see what they can bring. Um, but yeah, no,
They're gonna
definitely,
showcase.
definitely.
They're gonna showcase Klein. I want more. Thought I want one again. They're gonna show. They're gonna Klein will get 15 targets.
I don't think he's gonna get that many, but I do think he's gonna score. I'm putting it out here right now. I think you see a Lewis Bond touchdown, and I'm not necessarily saying you see a Lewis Bond touchdown on offense.
Mm,
I'm saying you may see one on special teams.
right.
Um, and then I think you get a touchdown out of Marlon Klein.
Right. So to put a bow on this whole situation before we go, um, a lot of things, a lot of the hype been going on in training camps, rookie mini camps, voluntary, involuntary, regardless of who's playing and what level they are, backup, second, three, four strings. It's time to see what these guys can do when it's somebody don't know the playbook. When you're not going with the same reps and the defense don't know the calls, the offense don't know the calls, and they can sit down on a situation, and that's the reason why a lot of time the defense is winning because they know the calls of the offense because they've been practicing for the last 3 4 days. So now it's the real time to see these guys go against somebody else who don't know the calls, and regardless if it's vanilla or bland and what it is, to see can these guys really show up on the football field and how they really perform with the pads on. Can they run their routes? Can they get separation? Can they block that they're supposed to block? So this is what you really want to see, regardless of what jersey name or number on there. You want to see can these guys really compete at this level and fight for roster spot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. For sure, for sure. I couldn't agree more. I think it's gonna be great. I'm just excited. We got football back, man. High
Mm-hmm.
school football around the corner. We get to see, the best football in the world. High school football in the world. State of Texas football, bar none, is the best high school football in the world. Argue with your mama. Um,
I don't think there is an argument. Man,
so
ain't no
you
argument.
know, I'm telling you, and right and localize it in Houston. You got probably, and I know it's a side note, but arguably in Houston, you got the best. Probably they call it the murderers row division in high school football, and I think it's 17-6A, where you
Yeah,
have
6 A. Yeah,
Atascocita High School, Crosby High School, C.E. King High School, North
Summer,
Shore High School,
Summer Creek.
Summer Creek High School.
Hmm.
I mean, it's just a murderer's row, and you can literally all those teams I just named all were playoff teams last year.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to see, but it's going to be some great football being played. Shout out to the Houston area football, and shout out to Texas high school football in general, and all those coaches and people that are coaching high school football. Shout out to y'all. I got my brother of mine. He was out at 5 o'clock this morning, four
Yeah.
o'clock, 5 o'clock this morning, coaching kids, getting ready for the season.
Mm-hmm.
But even before school starts. So
Yeah, I'm gonna pick back on that one, and this is just a summer moment. I do miss the the inner city schools that used to be great. I miss the Yates. I miss L6. I miss the Booker T. Washingtons, the
yeah,
Wheatleys, the
Forest
Worleys, Forest Brooks, and the Forest North Fork. I miss
some of the old rivalries and old the old war horses back in the days
Mhm.
when we grew up, where where the HISD schools really mattered, and they had the great fan bases and the HBCU schools, as you want to call them, really represented for our people and everything else. And I do kind of miss the Yates of the world, and I'm just kind of sad to see that none of those schools are pretty any relevant anymore other than
Mhm.
basketball.
Boom, 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 boom. See, Clay, you don't know about the black high school football games when they had the band was playing neck
Yeah,
back in
man,
the day.
man,
Man,
yeah,
I remember back in high school, we on kickoffs, our kickoff song was the Coming to America song. Da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da. Oh man,
right.
like
It's a
just
spectacle.
oh man, the atmosphere is the atmosphere. And now you got all
Mhm.
these kids, just the bands are not the bands anymore. So
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Hold on, did Summer Creek win a state championship in football, or did they go to the state championship game?
I think they won a couple years ago.
If I'm not mistaken, I know they won in girls basketball, but I thought they lost the state championship game.
I think Summer Creek
Somebody,
won a couple years ago. I don't know what year they won, but I think they won a
Mm.
couple years ago.
Clay, can you look that up?
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, but like Yates, you know what I'm saying? Madison, Worthy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what a band
Mm.
was the band was just as good as the football team. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what I have here, and let me know. Okay,
Right.
okay, so back in 2023, it says here, yeah, 6A Division two football state championship. 2023, they lost 74-14 to DeSoto. That was in 23. 24, they got to the semifinals. 25, they got to the regional finals. Um, Now, did they win it? I don't see it here, but yeah.
Yeah, I could. I didn't think they won the last 2 years, but I thought they won it maybe last five.
Yeah, see, they lost to Seed King in the playoffs. That's why I'm like, yeah, they didn't win the state championship.
I
Yeah, I
think
don't, I don't
I thought it won like
no,
5 years ago. Not last two
Hmm.
years.
yeah, they didn't win it last year for sure. I was like,
But
yeah, no.
that's been a program that's been building for a while.
Yeah,
Oh no,
they've been building.
You're right. So the full one is this: Summer Creek got to their first championship game in 2023, losing to DeSoto. But then in 2025, what you're talking about, see, King defeated Summer Creek 24-21 in the 6A division finals in 2025. So there you go.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
so yeah. But yeah, nah, Frank. Yeah, Summer Creek. Yeah, I think you mistaken. Summer Creek. I will say this, so to their credit, they are an athletic powerhouse. They do currently hold the back-to-back state championship in girls basketball.
Right.
So
Hey.
they are the back-to-back state champions in girls basketball. So shout out to Summer Creek girls basketball. Their football team is really good as well. So they've been making it multiple rounds in the playoffs, and they are poised. I think they got one of the best receivers in the country in Ben Easter.
Right.
Um,
And I want to shout out to the UL. They've been shutting down a lot of guys been transferring just to
mhm.
play football, and they're trying to not make it like recruiting and really what do you call it in ideals. I think the UL is really trying to make a point.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to make a
Mhm.
point. Hey, man, don't come from a different state and you go to a certain school because you want to pay. It is what it is, and they're not trying to be Florida and California where they're prep schools and know
Oh yeah, they
they
can go wherever. Yeah,
yeah
it ain't no limitations.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're trying to keep this the what makes Texas high school football is great is you're zoned to where you're zoned, and your coaches have to be good coaches, and
I
the area
mean,
have to be.
dude, but let's be real, brother. You know that people still get up there and they had a cousin that live over there.
Yeah, I get
And
it,
they say I moved in
but
over there.
if you look at the last six rejections were clear and obvious that you're moving
Mhm.
from Missouri to Houston or
The,
Louisiana to
or the,
Dallas,
now,
Nevada.
well, not even that. It's just it don't make sense that you moving across town. Like why you live? You been in Mo City. and you've been going to school in Mo City forever and a day, and now you in the Woodlands.
Right.
But
Remember the A&M guy, the receiver,
ooh,
the one that left that couldn't go into couldn't go to town ball about 5 years ago. Then he went to A&M and was a 5 star, but he
oh,
kind
you
of
talking about Demons, Demond Demons? Yeah.
yeah, the wife beater, the girl beater.
He making a college. He making a college football
Boy,
comeback, man. Shout out to
Is
him.
he?
Yeah, he making a comeback. I forgot what school he's going to, but
Because he picked.
he's one of the most talented athletes I've ever seen in my life, though.
I
Just
think he picked the wrong sport. He should have been a gymnast.
he can make no money. No, he could play football. He had this highway speed. He was like 6'4". He probably ran like a 4.40 and probably had a 45 or 40 something inch vertical. Dude was ridiculous athlete. So
Yeah.
I just think that he probably picked the wrong school to go to. I think he, when he transferred, he should have transferred to like a HBCU or something. But anyways, we're getting off track and we're going down the diatribe, and Clayton is already wore-eyed because some kids been knocking him upside his head all day on the first day of school. Clayton gonna one day give us these classroom stories about these kids. I just don't want you to be on Facebook Live like that dude and was crying about the kid. The kid, you know what?
boy,
It just
oh man,
hurts my
listen,
heart.
bro.
They
I
can't
saw
even
that.
read.
I
They
saw
can't
that
even write. I said, oh
today.
boy.
Look, I saw that today, man. This man said, first of all, this man, let me have to break that down. This man said we just finished a 3 hour block. 3 hours,
I ain't
right?
read nothing in 3 hours. If
3 hours.
I was in class for 3 hours,
Like,
you better not ask me to read nothing.
nah, man. So, nah, hey, bro, it is what it is, man. That starts at home, right? I know we want to dump on the public school system, and trust me, I do have a lot to say about that. But that starts at home, man. It starts with not just reading words, but comprehension, having critically thought conversations, right? Ask your kids questions that make them think, right? Like, don't just do stuff for them. Like, don't just let them veg out on screens and stuff like that. Like, talk to them, teach them stuff, something like that. Then the public school system does not help because they are trying to pass you. They're not like, I hate to say it, but we get on track again. But nah, man, don't get me started, bro. There's been so many people. There's so many people because I've been in those rooms. They'll just pass a kid just because they don't feel like doing the paperwork.
Vote
That
blue.
kid's not ready.
Vote
Look, we're
blue.
gonna dedicate an episode, Clay. We're gonna do an off schedule episode, and we're gonna dedicate it to talking about this because it's very important and it needs to be said because and it's not, and like you said, I from when I grew up, a lot of these kids, because I went to probably one of the, no, not one of, the only black school district in the state of Texas, the only all black school district. The teachers were so important because the teachers picked up so much of the slack from the parents that if you didn't get chastised or you didn't get corrected at home, you for damn sure got corrected at school.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a respect factor of all that. Like, you can say kids don't, now I can say kids don't respect their teachers. Back then, you didn't have a choice.
Right.
Because and we'll go down another diatribe. But when they took corporal punishment out of schools in Texas, that's when it just went all downhill.
Mm-hmm.
And I got
So
and I gotta pay $150 for school supplies because the state of Texas ain't doing good, ain't doing right by the public schools.
it's sad that teachers have to buy their own supplies now. My parents were both educators. They never had to buy their own supplies. If they bought their own supplies, it's because they wanted a certain pen to grade their papers.
Mm-hmm.
That
What
was
my
it. They
child?
never
Why
like
my
this. The
child?
school always had, and we were in one of the poorest not only the all black school district, but one of the poorest districts in the whole state of Texas. And they always had chalk. This was before whiteboards. I'm hate to tell y'all people, it was a board before whiteboards. You had chalkboards, but they had
Are
always had chalk. They
the
always
projector?
had.
Now with the
They
projector
always had
now.
pencils. They always had scantrons. They always had extra books. They always had extra everything, just in case a student didn't have it, and they didn't have to pay out of their pocket.
Why
You
I got
get
why
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
why I gotta pay for dry erase? My child ain't gonna use a dry erase on a kindergarten. 2 packs of dry erase. The two
Yeah,
pack and the
we
4 pack.
had, when they came out with dry erase boards, if they ain't had no dry erase, guess what we did? Our finger was the dry eraser. But definitely, man, like educators need support, so please support all your educators. They definitely have a rough time in today's climate, and parents, and I'm gonna say this, and people, ain't nobody trying to tell nobody how to parent, but please pay attention to your children.
Hmm.
Please ask your children questions. It like even if children don't want to answer you, ask them how their day was at school.
Hmm.
Ask them what did you learn today? What did you accomplish today? What did your teachers talk about today? Take that time, like Clayton said, and just sit down with your kids, even if it's for 5 to 10 minutes, and kind of give your kid the attention that they need. Because at the end of the day, that is a big that will help them significantly.
Hmm.
Just giving them the opportunity to speak on how, if they're frustrated, that goes into the mental health aspect of it all as well. Just giving them a avenue and for them to communicate and express their feelings, that helps tremendously too, and it'll help their performance in school as well. To
Hmm.
know that if a child knows that their parents have their full support, they're going to, and know what's expected of them, they're going to perform better in class. They're going to give more effort. So, um, shout out to the educators, shout out to the paraprofessionals, shout out to the principals, shout out to all even the janitors, everybody, the cafeteria workers, everybody that's a part of the public school system and the private school system. Um, this is not an easy job, and for y'all to continue to do it and to be dedicated to it shows your passion to help the younger generation grow and learn. So shout out to y'all, and more power to y'all. As the H Town Rundown, we are praying for y'all on a daily basis, because it is not easy. Not only is the situations of the school districts not easy, but the government isn't making it any easier. So it's a lot of factors going into it, but blessings to y'all, and especially all the students who all started, a lot of, if I'm not mistaken, majority of the schools in Houston area and surrounding Houston area starting school this week, and specifically today. So
Hmm.
more power to y'all. That's why Clayton was lacked the energy today, because again, Clayton got whooped. Clayton got whooped. That first day of school, I already know. First day of school for teachers is worse. It's the worst day of school for teachers.
Well, it is. It's the most dysfunctional. It just because the kids know, and you both know, there's a lot of it is just unprep stuff, right? We're just trying to get them in, feed them, send them home. That's about it. That's what we call it. And yeah,
Mhm.
bro, those contrary to misconception, those days are the hardest, right? People might think that's easy. I ain't got to work. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. The more structure you have, the easier it is to manage that many kids. The less structure you have, the longer those hours feel, the more likely it is something happens. And today, thankfully, nothing bad happened, which is cool. But this is only day one of 186.
More power to
I,
you. And you got them kids in the summer mindset still.
I apologize for going on the I try with y'all. I just had to shut that out.
Oh yeah, no, you more than welcome to go off about being an expensive bougie parent.
Yeah, I
Um,
am. I am. I am. I got meet teacher tomorrow too.
yeah, man. More power to y'all again, man. Go Texans. We about to see the Texans pull this dub. Do y'all want to give a score prediction, or we just gonna say the Texans gonna win?
Let's do it. Let me see. I'm gonna go Texans 21, Chargers 12.
I go 27-13.
Run off early. Give me a 30 burger. Give me
In the
30.
pre in
Give me
the
30.
preseason.
Give me 30. Give me 31-18.
All right, Charles Barkley. I guarantee.
Guarantee.
Yep.
Oh. But definitely, man, again, shout out to the Texans. I can't wait for football. We will be streaming it on Discord. So y'all, if y'all want to tune in, make sure y'all go and follow the H-Town Rundown on Discord. Sign up and you can, join in the chat. We'll be communicating and celebrating and talking about it live, man. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and tap in with the H-Town Rundown on Discord. And so we'll be there and to celebrate the Texans. But if y'all got anything else before we close it out?
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Again, we will see y'all on the next episode. When it's gonna be, but we will see y'all on the next episode of the H-Town Rundown. Where we'll be talking about the Texans' victory over the Chargers and who showed up and who showed out. So y'all make sure y'all tap in to the H-Town Rundown. I say the Houston Rundown, but the H-Town Rundown on our platforms, man. And we will see y'all when we see y'all, man. Peace.
Good night, Houston.
Peace out.